19 years ago, a high school basketball coach put his student team manager, who had autism, into a game for the final 4 minutes. He had never played a single minute of competitive basketball, and he scored 20 in 3.5 minutes. I'm Kate, and this is Fansplain Me, where I break down the most unbelievable stories in sports, so tell me what I got right, or fansplain me in the comments. Jason McElwain, or J-Mac for short, was diagnosed with severe autism at age 2. He didn't speak until he was 5. He struggled with basic things early on: eye contact, communication, even eating solid food. And social situations were really hard. And most of his childhood, he stayed on the outside looking in. But he loved basketball. He tried out for his high school team every year and got cut every time. He just didn't fit what coaches were looking for, I guess. He was small, he was slight, he wasn't physically imposing, and he just wasn't someone I guess you would expect to see on a varsity court. But he kept showing up, and eventually his mom called the school and asked, is there any way that he could be part of the team still? So the coach created a role for him, which was really cool. He made him the team manager, and for 3 years, he didn't miss a practice. J-Mac didn't miss a game. He showed up in a shirt and tie on game days. He ran drills. He handed out water. He kept the stats. He celebrated every basket like it was his. He was awesome. And he wasn't playing, but he was a part of it and he loved it. And on February 15th, 2006, it was the last home game of his senior year. And the coach decided to do something small, he thought. He let Jason suit up, sit on the bench, just be there as a player. With 4 minutes and 19 seconds left in the game, with his team comfortably ahead, he calls his name and sent him in. And at first, it went exactly how you would expect. He got the ball, he took a couple shots, air balls. And then with 3:29 to go, something shifted. He, I guess, shook off the nerves and he locked in. He hit a 3-pointer. The place went absolutely bananas. Then he hit another, and then another. The room was just blowing up, exploding. At some point, his teammates stopped shooting entirely, and they just kept finding him, feeding him the ball, letting him go, and he drained it. And he didn't stop. With 3 seconds left, he drains another 3-pointer, and the crowd is just going nuclear. Everyone's going apeshit. It makes me emotional. By the end of those 3.5 minutes, Jason had hit 6 3-pointers in a row and scored 20 points. He finished as the leading scorer in the entire game. And if you've ever been to a gym where something like that has happened, if you're lucky enough, you know that it's a very special moment. And people just, it wasn't even about the play-by-play. It was the fact that people knew that something really incredible was happening right in front of them and that they were part of it. When the final buzzer sounded, the crowd rushed the court. I'm just crying. And lifted him onto their shoulders. And the story went everywhere, as it should. He won the ESPY for the best moment in sports that year. Super cool. People who had never watched a high school basketball game suddenly knew his name. But what makes it stick isn't just what happened in those 4 minutes. It's everything that led up to it. That's what really makes it special. 3 years of showing up. 3 years of not playing. 3 years of being happy to be there anyway. And then when the moment came, his moment, J-Mac put on a clinic. One of the best moments was when the news interview was saying, you caught fire. And he replied, yeah, I was hot as a pistol. After the game, his mom found the coach in tears and told him it was the greatest gift that anyone had ever given her son. Well, Mom, I beg to differ. It was a gift to all of us. I have a signed jersey here, Jason J-Mac McElwain, hot as a pistol, with the date Best Moment in Sports 2006. Very special. Maybe my favorite jersey. Let me know. Do you remember when this happened? Are there any other stories like this that I should cry about while I cover? Let me know. Fansplain me in the comments.